Hello, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have wonderful plans with your loved one, or maybe your plans are just you're hanging out and sitting at home like we are. We are not going out. We have birthdays this week. My birthday was Tuesday. My husband's birthday was Wednesday. And honestly, we do the birthday thing and we kind of skip over the Valentine's thing. But the important thing to remember about Valentine's, even though some people think it's like, just a holiday for the flower people to make money and the card people to make money, it's a day to remember about who we love. Hi, Susie. How are you? Good to see you. It's a day to remind us of how important our relationship is with our significant other and how we can keep the fire going and keep that relationship alive. Because there's a whole lot of people breaking up and splitting up, and people that get married and or start a relationship and in 3 months they're gone. Hi, Janet. Thanks for hopping on, guys. So today I wanted to talk about the 4 keys that I believe, hi, Jules, are key, really important to keeping your relationship strong for a lifetime. Susie, how many years have you been married? I know you've been married a long time. Janet, I know you've been together for a long time. Anyone else that's hopping on to my broadcast, I love you guys to let us know how long you've been in a relationship for. And I'd be willing to bet the people that have been in long-time relationships will believe that these 4 things that I'm going to talk about are keys to keeping this love lasting a lifetime. Now, this is my 25th year anniversary come December with my husband. We never remember our anniversary. It's a whole nother story. 15 years. Yes. I knew you were in this for a long time. So we'll be 25 years this year. My first marriage was 15 years, but I will tell you, these 4 ingredients were present in that marriage, even through our divorce. Always present. 7.5 years, Janet. Awesome. Guys are rolling along. So, real quick, for those of you that don't know me, my name's Celia and I'm a family empowerment coach. And simply put, I give you the techniques, the strategies, all the tips you need to empower yourself, make you the best you can be so that you can turn around and make your kids the best they can be. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, where I go live regularly Tuesday and Fridays at 5 p.m. And you can find me on my website. I'm the founder of pumpedupparenting.com. I'll try to say that. And funfit.com, where we do kids, family, fitness, keep kids healthy and keep their families growing strong. So let's get into these 4 keys to everything. Hi, Street Therapy. How are you? Sorry, I don't know your name, but I'll call you by, your name. Okay. So number 1 is trust. And the reason I mention trust is because I want you to trust the person you love. You fell in love with this person. Don't automatically assume the worst. In fact, don't assume at all. Trust that person. When they tell you something, believe them. And I want all these 4 keys to be evident in not only your communication, but your actions. You will find a huge difference. Trust that person. Don't just accuse them. If they're out late and they go, you know what, I got stuck at work. Well, maybe they actually got stuck at work. Stop thinking the worst. You should know them really well. Hi, Nick. Thanks for hopping on. You should know them well enough. Oh, thank you. Hi, Chris. Thank you for clarifying. I appreciate it. I'll call you by Chris now. You should know them well enough that you trust them. Otherwise, why are you with them? I can't imagine how couples stay together that don't trust each other. Trust is key. It makes you not only a strong couple, it makes you a strong individual. It allows you to go places and do things that you would normally, if you didn't have trust, worry about. Is this person going to believe that I'm really here? Am I believing that they're really there? You have to have trust. You have to have trust. Okay, number 2, respect. Respect for the person you love. That means you don't call them names. You don't label them. You don't cuss at them. I've been married a total of, in my 2 marriages, hold please, complicated math, 40 years. 40 years. I've been married 40 total years. I went through a divorce, and never in 40 years did I ever cuss at my husband. Never. Not even through a divorce. Now, I'm not a cussing person, obviously, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect. It's just I wouldn't do that to the person I love. And even my ex, I still love him in some aspect. He is the father of my children. I respect him. I think he's kind. I'm going to be kind to him. Yes, problems came up during the divorce I wasn't so happy with. But did I cuss him out for it? Did I slam him? Did I call him names? No, I worked it out in a civil way. We need to be working things out more civil around here, don't you think? Instead of just spewing hatred and slamming people because their beliefs. That should be the same at your home. You should respect that person that you are in love with. Another thing you don't want to do, and tell me, give me some kind of emoji if this drives you crazy. When you read posts on our social media sites and people are slamming their husbands, their wives, their boyfriends, their girlfriends, their significant others, whoever it is, they're like slamming them on social media. You know what, guys? When you do that, not only does it show a huge disrespect for that person, but it shows disrespect for you. You are supposedly in love with that person. And if you slam them on social media, it reflects right back to you. Okay, so number 1 is trust. Number 2 is respect. Number 3 is integrity. What's integrity? Integrity is simply doing what you say you're going to do, standing behind what you say. Basically, don't lie. Don't ask your kids to lie. Don't ask your spouse to lie. Don't lie. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Your beliefs, what you believe in, who you are, that is integrity. Live by that. And work with your significant other to also live as a couple that believes in the same thing. If you guys haven't made up a mission or vision statement for your family, make one up. It should include your core values, like integrity, like trust, like respect, like kindness, like love. All of those things should be built into your mission statement. Businesses don't survive without mission statements. Your relationship, your family, that's the strongest bond you got going on. Create a mission statement. Write down all the core values that you guys want included in your relationship. And the relationship that you show your kids is the relationship that they will live when they have relationships. What, integrity? Is integrity a tough one for you, Nick? I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to. But when they see how you are with your significant other, that's how they're going to be with theirs when they get into a relationship. If you're yelling and screaming at each other all the time, you're calling names, you're cussing, it's a constant battle, that's how your child's relationship is going to be. Think about that. You are their role model for what love looks like. And if your love looks like mental abuse and physical abuse and all kinds of horrible behaviors, that's what their love is going to look like. Is that what you want them to is that what you want them to learn? Think about that. Think about that. Okay. Number 4, flexibility and compromise. Guys, welcome to life when it doesn't always go your way. This is a good lesson that I constantly tell you guys to teach your children. Exercise that disappointment muscle, because in life, we don't always get our way. Well, it's the same in your relationship. In your relationship, it takes compromise. It takes flexibility. Yes, integrity. Yes, Nick. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for the compliments. You need to be flexible. Sometimes you get your way, sometimes they get their way. But that's what makes it all go naturally and makes it move along and makes it fun, is that you get to do different things that maybe if you were by yourself, you wouldn't be doing. You know, we all have choices in life. Let some of the choices be theirs. Give and take. Give and take. It's a two-way street. It takes 2 people to be in a relationship. It takes 2 people to decide the behaviors of that relationship. So be flexible, compromise, understand that that's a person too. That's a human with human brains that may have human emotions, that may make human mistakes. We're all human. None of us are mind readers. You may have to actually ask some questions. If you're not sure, ask them. Don't assume. If you're wondering where they were, ask them and then trust their answer. And this absolutely 500% goes for your kids too. All of this relates to your kids. You need trust. You need respect. You need integrity. You need flexibility and compromise. These are not a given. Your kids don't automatically have this. You need to teach it to them, role model it to them, let them see the behaviors between you and your significant other. Oh, I'm so glad, Jules. I'm so glad. You are so welcome. Let them see your truths, your behaviors, your communication. They'll learn more from your actions than they're ever going to learn from your words. So remember, those are the 4 things. And if you're not sure, if maybe you feel a little uneasy, maybe you're not sure if your husband or wife believe the same thing, or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever situation you're in, maybe ask them. Say, you know what I learned today? I learned that these are the 4 keys to a long-lasting relationship. Trust, respect, integrity, flexibility, and compromise. Flexibility and compromise kind of go together because they're kind of one and the same, different ways. And see if they agree. And if you're stuck on one, if there's one that you don't feel is really strong in your relationship, then talk about it. How can we make this stronger? How can we form a better trust with each other? To tell you the truth, I always feel uneasy when you're out late at night till 11 o'clock. Is there somehow you can help me feel stronger about that? Maybe you can't. Maybe it's not going to work. Maybe that's just how it is. And you have to decide to accept it or not accept it. But when you're working together to be the best couple you can be, to really, really put in your all into this relationship, to not give up so easily, to say, I'm in this for the long haul, because the longer you go, the stronger you'll be. I am telling you, I've been married to my husband. We'll be married 25 years. We get stronger and we learn more about each other every year. And if you ask him, I actually asked him if he would go on live. He wouldn't go on live with me. But if you actually talk to them and you build the strength between each other, you'll be so glad you did. Okay, guys, so that's what I wanted to tell you. In the meantime, I wish you a super happy Valentine's Day. Do whatever makes your heart happy. And if you have kids, you have a significant other, spend them together, making everyone happy. Have a great time. I wish you lots of peace, love, and tons of laughter. It really is the best medicine. And I'll see you Tuesday and Friday at 5 o'clock here on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. And if you're on Facebook, please join our Pumped Up Parenting group on Facebook. We'd love to have you. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yes, but it does take two to tango. Got to have a happy balance to create the wins. Absolutely. Great advice, Nick. All right, guys. So I will see you later. Have a great evening, a great weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday and around the web. Bye, everyone.